Hello and welcome back guys to a brand new devlog. So this is going to be the 5th devlog on my RPG game. It's been 2 months since the last devlog, so we have a lot to cover in this video. I was working in the game since then, and a lot of reworks, improvement, changes and new systems and mechanics were added. I only took breaks during vacation, so it was not a full 2 months of development, but I really enjoyed the process and I'm going to share with you the progress so far. So without that being said, let's get started. Starting off with the changes, so the most obvious change is the UIs. I think it looks better this way compared to the old one. As you can see, it was not a big change, but I think it made it look so much better. I also made changes to the map, so the first map is now bigger than it used to be, with 4 different locations in it. We also have here new NPCs that will recover their purposes later, as well as the new locations. I also made some small changes in the village, but it was not a big of a deal. Moving on to the fighting system, the old system looked kinda repetitive and not much going on, so I changed it to be based on waves, thanks to the feedback of some people who played the game. So the player have to clear all the waves in order to reach the dungeon boss. I also changed the enemies' effects. As you can see, they drop leaves and break down when beaten. Moving on to the new added things and starting off with the sound effects and music, I will leave you to hear it for yourselves. Yeah, so that was some of the sounds added. We can't cover them all here, but I hope you had an idea where this is going. Now for the damage system, as you saw, the damage text shows up when dealing damage or getting damaged by the enemies, and that is based on some formulas and calculation of stats of attacking and defending mainly, which leads us to the stats system. So our player have now stats that can be improved by leveling up. We have the attack, defense, agility, skill power and HP. To make different ways for the player to get better stats, I implemented the gear system that you can equip based on your level. So this represents the level 1 gears. I also made the level 10 gears, which are stronger of course. Each item have its own stats bonus that you can check from the description. And we have the battle power on top that represent the general player strength. To obtain these gears, we have to craft them in the Blacksmith Shop, and here come the role of this NPC. So here we have the different types of gears with required items to craft. So for example, to make a sword we will need a magical autumn leaf, magical ice leaf, 10 coal ore, 5 wood pieces, 15 stones and 50k gold. We have all the required items so we can craft it, but we can't craft the shield because we are missing a component. For the magical leaves, it can be obtained in the dungeons when beating bosses as a chest drop. For the stones and coal ore, you can get them from mining the stones in the mining dungeons. You can get 3 types of ore from this type of rock. And finally, in this forest area you can cut down trees and obtain wood from there. For the next 2 systems, they are still in early development. We have first the skill system or the ultimate system. We can find the current skill here, as well as the gem system, which will represent a stats bonus for the player that can be crafted using gemstones that can be obtained from the mining dungeons. I thought it would be a great idea to add a time to my game, so here where I implemented the day and night cycle. So to see the difference, I'm going to speed up the time as you can see, and this is how my game is looking at night. I also made a new map that I'm still currently working on that I called the beach. I got the tiles from final boss blues that will be probably unlockable at level 10, and will have the level 10 gears and other stuff such as the new bow weapon. I also started implementing new mechanics there, like the traps, and also new enemies and bosses that are still under development. That actually was all the progress I made during the last period. Hope you liked it so far, and as always, if you have any suggestions, comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. That's it for today's video, peace out.